with the carrot and the beetroot, it goes. We can mix the only radish or something. People will mix with the curd. So like that, we can take it. And next is 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. 1 to 2 it should be your lunch. The lunch can be heavy, and after the lunch is important. Don't walk. Very important. And only after the dinner you need to walk. Why? Because after the lunch, your stomach will automatically will digest the food. So it is important. So don't walk much after your lunch. Have a good food in the lunch and rest. Wherever you sit and do your work. That is why the lunch is important. Next comes at the 5 o'clock. Other than coffee, tea, if you're not addicted, you can go for some juice. For the gastritic peoples, it is good to have a carrot juice or tomato juice, pomegranate juice. All these things very good for the people. And next at 7:30.
You can try, Andy. Now you can try.
Okay. Yeah.
Finally.
I hope everyone can see this. Yeah. Can anyone reply for this?
Yeah, it says started screen sharing.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this is my my timings. You can change your timings like that. Afternoon we can see heavy food, which contains even the buttermilk can be added. And at 5 o'clock we can go for beetroot, carrot juice, or pomegranate juice, or something like that. And 7:30 it should be a minimal like a breakfast if we say the South Indians, like a millet roti, a sabji or vegetable upma, or just a ragi ball, right? All those things we can definitely take it.
We see a blank screen, Andy. We can see the.
Yeah, we can't see your slides. That's why. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just says.
I can see.
Some people can see it seems. Yeah, I think so. Please just check. Some people can see me. Definitely, I think I have shared to everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
I think there will be a problem with the ones who is not able to see it.
Yeah. Okay, we'll move on. So this is because I have a specific time for it. So this is about the timings and the diets. And here I have given some diet which we can add on in our so do's and the don'ts. You can see here mainly in the do's, I have added the guard rich food like a battle guard, rich guard, chow chow, all those things. Rich guards with smooth skin, and pointed guard. All those things are very good for our stomach. DAT complete. Even if we have any other problems like IBS or some CKD, that is renal failures or some gallstones. This is a common diet where stomach will be happy if we have take those things. So this is very important. And even the green leafy vegetables also a good thing here. Mainly why? Because it is in rich in the fiber, so that is why important. And even there are some fruits which we should not take regularly. Those are like mango, oranges, or cherries, pineapple, muskmelons, pomegranate we can take it, but mainly at least 15 days once we can repeat these, like apples, and we can take it regularly. These are the main do's and don'ts of the I think people can take just a picture. We can move on next. So we'll go to the next yogic management of these things. One is done with the diet, that is a sattvic food I have added here. If you have doubts, you can just send a mail later. I can definitely clarify. And it should be, second point is moderation in eating, which is very important. We should know, even if you like so much jamuns, we cannot eat more than 2 jamuns, right? So that moderation should be kept. And we should do the special technique of gastrointestinal disorders. They're very, very important. Whoever knows the yoga, we cannot do all the yogic techniques for the people having the gastric disorders, which is very important. And next is we should come out from strong likes and dislikes. We know most of the people we don't like bitter gourd, but we should have it once, at least 50 days once or once a month, which is important. And come out of excessive desires like eating the fried foods, eating golgappa, eating the pizza, all these things. We should not have such much desires. And other main yogic managements is like a prayers and good postures. We can see how good posture. Good posture means you can go to the Padahastasana, but you need to maintain at least for 60 seconds, right? So that is a good posture which we need to do it. And good yogic activities. Yogic activities here you say karma yoga, right? If you serve someone, you will be happy. So those yogic activities are bhakti yoga. So those yogic activities should be done, and food should be properly cooked and served in good atmosphere, mainly in India, which is important. Food should be cooked more than eating the raw food. It is better to have the cooked food. These are the mainly module for gastrointestinal disorders. Yeah, there are like some limitations might be there for few people based on their age, based on their particular any other associated diseases like diabetes, like hypertension, or some kidney failures or kidney problems, all those things, right? So here the breathing exercise, which is important, there was our ankle stretch breathing, tiger breathing, straight leg raise breathing, and Navasana breathing. Navasana breathing, which is in a supine position, we can do it. And Pranayama, those are the loosening exercise, which we can do all these things in the at least around the 10 rounds we can do it. And there are instant relaxation technique and quick relaxation technique. This is a techniques mainly built from the SVSA, like instant, quick, and deep relaxation technique. That is only I added here. So I think we can take these classes in future if we wish. So that is those things, and comes to mainly yogasanas. These are the main yogasanas which is very important for gastrointestinal disorders, and we are treating almost 20 years maybe we are treating the patients from these main yogasanas we are treating, and at last of the yogasanas we giving deep relaxation technique. So we'll move on. And other most important other than yogasanas, and then it's important is pranayama. Definitely when people have mostly severe gastritis, we should avoid definitely kapalabhati, please remember. And pranayama, other things like section breathing, nadi shuddhi pranayama, shitali, shitkari, all the cooling pranayamas is most important and can be practiced. And comes to meditation, that is dhyana and dharana. One is nada anusandhana. You may heard about MSRT, which is usually goes for half an hour to 1 hour. That is a mind sound relaxation technique that also we can practice it. And that practice again, it is developed from SVS. So it is a music which we not music. It's a Mahamrityunjaya mantra. I think you have heard about that. So we chant here mainly that one, and Om meditations. We can do different type of meditation. Any of us who are practicing what like yogic kriya or something meditation, we can practice it. And kriyas plays a main role in this particular disease. Very, very important. Woman Dauti and Lagushanka Prakshana, which has given a most good results in the gastritis, IBS. There are other things like patient who has a problem with the liver, or problem with the bile, gallstones, or kidney stones is fine. People with the renal problems should avoid some of the like Omandauti need to avoid, but they can go for Lagoprakshalam. Make sure when you're practicing, prepare or ask someone which practices you should avoid it. These are the things. Yeah, thank you so much for my slides. I think I'll just show my slides what I prepared. So this is my mail ID. If people have a doubts, can write a mail to me. Okay.
Swathi, may I ask you a question, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you were mentioning that we should be avoiding Kapal Bharti.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Because what has been happening is, generally people are strengthening their lungs and doing a lot of Kapal Bharti, Anlom Vilom. That's what I have been doing. And actually, I am now suffering with gastritis. And so good that you told me.
Okay. So you can just follow observe yourself. So practice Kapalabhati like once in a week if you're practicing regularly. Just duration should be reduce it. So you can see your changes. Then you will definitely understand. Most of us should do that, sir.
Dr. Swathi?
Yeah, sir.
I'm Lakshman. I'm calling from UK. Yeah, you must be knowing. I
Okay,
have
sir.
this stomach left side below ribs pain since 1.5 years. I was being
Okay.
treated for H. pylori when they tested here in UK and also back in India. H. pylori was detected 3 times. But
Okay.
in India, they told we don't treat H. pylori going forward. Initially, they gave some antibiotic. You have to live with it.
Yeah.
Later, I had even like scanning done. All organs are safe. Everything is fine. But I get constant left side pain below ribs. Whenever
Okay.
I pass gas, sometimes it is smelly. I
Okay.
get the symptom. It wakes me up in the middle of the night sometimes.
Okay. So pain is there every time, or it increases after food, before food, or during night, during daytime, during evening?
Sometimes daytime, no pain at all. Only in the night at around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I start getting, I wake up. It is an indication that within 2, 3 minutes, it starts paining.
Okay. So did you done
Daytime, I'll be,
endoscopy or colonoscopy by chance?
endoscopy was also done.
And it is
Everything
normal.
is normal. H.
Okay.
pylori only was detected.
Okay. This is only one time you have checked the H. pylori presence, right?
3 times.
Three
3
times
times it
also
was.
it was present.
Only once it didn't detect because I was taking omeprazole prior to that,
Okay.
which doesn't detect, it seems. Twice
Okay.
it detected.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so 1.5 year he is suffering from the left side pain. Definitely that is which is in our stomach, just below the ribs, which is their
Yeah.
stomach and pancreas. Right. Okay. So main thing is now you need to change some. You should get a diet chart which properly includes a good bacteria. So that should be added in your diet, sir. You need to add at least once in a day yogurts, which is important, and more fiber-rich food and cooked food. Cooked
Cooked
food.
food. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very
Prior
important.
to this, I would like to add one more. For
Yeah.
about 5 years, I used to drink 1 liter of milk in the morning with one full lemon. Maybe 5 years I have drank. Has that caused acidity and caused this problem? I am a bit wondering.
Yeah, sir.
Every day,
Definitely,
one
because
full.
I hope we know we should not mix the lemon, and 1 liter of milk is really high. And we don't know the milk is really good milk or like it is mostly chemical. We all removing the more nutrients which is required.
Okay.
Okay, just follow the proper diet. So you can just
Okay.
write a mail. I can make a diet
Sure.
chart. Is required.
Okay. Yeah. I'll send you an email to
Okay, sir.
receive a
Thank
diet.
you. I
Thank
think
you.
Swathi ma'am,
Thank
sorry,
you.
one
Namaste,
more
Dr.
question.
Garu. My
yeah.
name is
Swathi, can
Hanuman
I
Rao.
ask you? Okay. Can I ask you a
My name is
question, please?
Hanuman Rao.
Okay.
Okay.
The
If
person,
I
please.
make it short. Okay. You mentioned about I have a loss of appetite. If you can
Okay.
do on something on loss of appetite, probiotics, digestive enzymes, which makes like what are the best one, which makes better digestion and more appetite. If
Okay.
that will be great.
Sir, I think in your food you can add some more, like dilute the ginger. You can make ginger kashaya, which I think that increases your appetite. Ginger and even pepper, not pepper, mainly jeera. Pepper you can take once in a week. That's it. The pepper you can add it. But jeera, sonf, and ginger help you much. And please take buttermilk just after food, always just after food. Add buttermilk, mainly in the afternoon, not in the night.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Thank you.
Bhavan, ma'am,
Swathi,
have a doubt, I think.
Hello,
can I ask a
madam.
question? Yeah, this is Nahush this side.
Okay.
I wanted to ask, is having like I have IBS, IBD, I don't know what exactly which one is that,
Okay.
but I need to after I eat food, many a times some of the foods do trigger me, and I need to
Okay.
go to the loo quite instantly. It depends on that. So my question is, does food like things like milk or egg or any of these items, dairy products, have you heard of that it triggers IBS
Yes,
more
sir,
or less?
definitely. Not for everyone. Some people may have the weakness for that particular lactobacillus also. Some people will have
Right.
allergic for this particular food, the milk products, right? You might be the one
Right.
in that. it shows definitely allergic, so you need to avoid it, and you can take other fiber-rich foods. If you're telling your IBS, is it like a constipation type or diarrhea type most of the times? What
It's diarrhea type. It's diarrhea type.
type. So, okay, then if it is a diarrhea type, you definitely need to avoid, I think, milk products for sure. And then what you know to do Woman Davti and LSP,
What is that? Sorry.
Lagu Chanka Prakshana. You practice yoga, sir?
I no, not that much, to be honest. No.
Okay, so if you try to learn that particular technique called Lagu Shankar Prakshalana once in 15 days, that will be very useful for this particular disease. And other one thing is you may have a stress that you need to tackle it.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As
Any
Swati ma'am,
other doubts? Yeah.
yeah. So I just wanted to check. I feel I have gastritis, but at the
Okay.
same time, I have pain in both my, in my chest and back as well. Okay. Is it normal? Is it because of
So do you
gastritis?
have a belching?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, so what I see in your case, maybe the gas which blocks in the chest, in the back region, this is a common thing. Even I have seen the many cases. There was a people who has like your gastritis kind of GERD. You can see it is a GERD, that is gastroesophageal reflux disease. Even if you just press here, you feel the pain,
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
you may get a belching. This is a severe gastritis. I think gastritis too, it became now the GERD. I think it is need to be treated with the proper diet and yogic techniques. So I think at present you may not have a stress, but you had a long stress. That is why these reasons are. And faulty food practices which you have maybe in the adult or maybe in your after job stress, all this together it will become a problem. You can just write a mail, sir. I'll just give you a few yogasanas which you need to practice, and then some particular diet.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hello, Swathi ji. This is Pavin this side.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I just received this link a few minutes before only, so I couldn't join from the beginning. So this session has been recording. So will it be available somewhere on YouTube or maybe on our website or something?
I don't know, sir. Someone.
Yeah. It will be available. We can share the link for participants.
Okay, all right. I would be happy to see it again, actually.
Hello, ma'am. Kumar here. One question.
Yes, sir.
So, when we do fasting,
yeah, the good question.
You mentioned that it is not advisable to leave. When you have hunger, not taking food is not good, right? That's what you mentioned.
Yeah.
What is the right way and in terms of the fasting? That is one thing. The second thing is there are a lot of recommendations in terms of intermittent fastings, right? Like 16/8 and all.
Yeah. Yes.
What safe way to...
Okay, this is really good question, and I have even published a paper on fasting in the PubMed Index Journal, where I have treated a diabetes with intermittent fasting. This is a fasting should be a therapeutic, means someone who is willing to do fasting only should go for practicing or fasting, because when we are fasting in the therapeutically, we will not have the sight or think of food. It will be definitely reduced, so we need to go for fasting. Fasting is really good when you do fasting and you rest. Fasting and going to work and doing strenuous works, which is regular, again, it is not advisable. Have fast and rest yourself, your body and your mind, which should involve into one particular practice. You should rest at home, or you be practicing some yoga or meditation and fast. And even in the fasting, when we do intermittent fasting, we will not tell you to go complete, like don't even take the water. That is not advisable. At least go for a fasting with a mono diet. You can choose one particular juice, like lemon honey juice for a whole day. If you are allergic to the citrus, you choose any watermelon juice or papaya juice or just an apple fruit the whole day, right? Or 2 days. You can choose like this. I think this type of fasting is therapeutically, which is good. Compared to religious fasting, go for the therapeutic fasting. What I feel that is a good thing if it is under proper guidance.
Hello, madam. This is Prakash.
Yeah, sir.
So, madam, you told that when we are getting some problem taking antibiotic,
Exactly.
by taking antibiotic, GIT will disturb. Then what to do? How to manage?
That's what. This one I told you there itself. When we go for, I mean, someone prescribes the antibiotic, yes, it is necessary to take it when the fever is not reducing. We may have some other problems. So, doctors himself, he will suggest take when you go to the doctor, definitely he will write the gastric tablets, right? Pandy, omeprazole, all these things, Rantac, he will write. So please make sure that you will take gastric tablet followed by food and then only antibiotics. So never yourself, we should not take the antibiotics. On with the proper prescription from the doctor only, we need to take antibiotics.
Madam, another question. O
Yes.
positive person should take more dietary fiber
Exactly.
diet.
Fiber
So,
rich
is
food.
the reason?
Because O positive is prone to the this particular gastritis. They say even if you take more concentrate, I think I should recheck what is the like the main mechanism of this O positive blood group. I recheck and I can update you. But yes, we are prone to for this particular gastritis even if we take follow regularly diet and all. So we should never skip the time of the food, which is important, like skipping breakfast, skipping the improper time of lunch or dinner is not advisable for this particular blood group.
What are the more fiber diet?
Okay, more fiber diet, you can see the rich gourd, drumstick, green leafy vegetables, radish, carrot, beetroot. You can see where there is a thread kind of food, right? There are threads. Those are the fiber rich foods. Like banana, you can see in the fruits. This is a fiber rich food.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. So I hope no doubts so
Madam,
far.
one last question. I just chatted. Where do you are? Suppose in case if I come back to India on a visit,
Okay.
can we come and consult you? Or
Sure,
any
sir.
hospital you
Sure, sir. Yeah. Actually, we are based in Bangalore. Even there are many centers, even at Hyderabad also, SCSS centers. Mainly they focus on yoga. Here we consult, we treat gastric cases. There is, I think in this group, there is my student called Shivaji. You can contact him. He is studying in my campus. So he'll give you complete details about it.
Okay, because I am also from Bangalore. If I come there, how many days I need to plan, suppose, for this treatment?
It is for 6 days plan or 6 to 7 days plan. It is a compulsory for 6 days and the treatment can continue for 15 days for 3 weeks.
Full day. It's a full day session.
Full day, sir. You should be in the in-house. It is an inpatient. Okay. There is no outpatient kind of. It is an inpatient.
Okay. Will you be part of it or you have a team? Like just
sir, we have a team, sir. There is like yoga therapists, there will be doctors, there will be a I'm naturopath in yoga basically. So there will be Ayurveda doctors, MBBS doctors. Everyone will look into you which treatment or medicine.
That's a good option for me. I will plan for that. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
One more question. How much effective is the probiotic tablets and all? Like, and how? I mean, is it something that we should stop time?
Yeah. This is a good question again. Because most of the people nowadays we are switched to the probiotics. Even I had cases from one is from Delhi and he's basically from Andhra Pradesh. He is a bachelor. He shifted to Delhi because of his job, and he regularly complains of this gastritis, and someone has suggested the probiotics. When he takes probiotics, there is no problem. When he leaves the probiotic, he got the problem. So we just think of it now, how much is addicted to probiotics, which is not natural. Right? So what I suggest is, we look into the natural food which is available, if we can take it. So that is a good thing. Like probiotics, it is a curd, it is rich in this, right? So definitely we can go for curd and butter. So we treated him with this particular food. He got some good results. But he says, I'm bachelor, I cannot help, I cannot prepare all these things at home. He says that. Yeah.
Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello?
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
good evening, ma'am. This is Mahadev.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. We just was having a question about fasting, ma'am. We need to
Okay.
do it for every 15
So I think his voice is not proper, but yes, once in a week we can go for fasting.
days or monthly once
Okay.
fasting. We need
Yeah.
to do it for 15 days.
Yeah, weekly once if you're doing fasting, which is healthy. So you can definitely do it. Not like intermittent fasting, if we are saying that is weekly once. Go for fasting with mono diet. Don't go for empty or air fasting. Means you don't drink anything. Don't go for it. Go for mono diet fasting.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Swathi, one question.
Yes, sir.
Just would like to understand. I am doing yoga since almost 1.5 years now. I
Good.
had one typical cycle previously, like cycle for headache. It starts
Okay.
from the morning, and
Okay.
I believe this would be based mainly because of gastric only because I have a burping and bloating very frequently. So basically, it starts in the morning, like 8 after 10 o'clock or something. Slowly, headache build up. Slowly, it is increasing, and maybe at 2 o'clock or something, it is very severe. I could not, stand. I need to take a medicine
So
for
your
headache like
motions
that.
are regular?
Motions is regular, yes.
Motions are regular. And what is your quantity of water? Is it good?
Not good. Surely,
So
it is good.
practice that because you are saying your headache is increasing in a day, right? By 10 o'clock,
Yes.
it isn't because it's not there in early mornings or like that. It is increasing after a day continuous. Make sure
Yes.
that you may require, compared to anybody, more quantity of water in your body because of dehydration. We get more headache. It is a simple thing. I think you can just observe yourself more drinking water, like 1 glass of water for every half an hour. So you can see the changes.
So it's not acidity because of that. It is getting a headache, or maybe
I
some
think
other reason.
when you get sufficient water, other problems may subside. Like even if it is acidity is there, it will subside. Is why that is there may be chances gastric is increasing, the HCl fluid is increasing in your stomach. That leads to headache, burning, all this thing. So if you drink sufficient water, it may reduce because your motions are regular. I hope your food timings is regular and food is proper. This
Yes.
might be the one.
Okay.
Madam, one question, madam. In your diet chart, you have mentioned that mango. This is the season for mango.
Yeah.
So,
So this is a one time everyone will ask. So we always tell you people to avoid chiku, mango, sometimes jackfruit, right? Yeah, this is a thing. It is a seasonal fruit, and sometimes yeah, there are more vitamins even present in mango. But make sure that is at least in a week go for 2 hours. Two is more, not every day one mango.
so what is the cause for actual? What is the cause for
So it is
disturbing?
rich in sugar. We know it is rich in sugar. Children's, yeah, they can digest, they can have it once in a day, no problem. And we, after 25 years, where our degeneration in the body naturally starts. So it's better to avoid the more sugar-rich foods.
But actually, with along with the food, we are taking food. So
Uh,
if you take
This
only
is
fruit, it is better.
better. This is very bad thing for everyone. Never mix the raw and boiled food,
Cooked food.
cooked food. Yeah. Never mix it when you're eating the some rice. You eat rice, don't add some salads, vegetable salad, vegetable sprouts. Never should be done, mix it. You should be always eaten separately because both digestion is different.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Swati, this is Rahul from UK.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, I was listening to the conversations and many of questions have been answered. So I just wonder, see, we do get, it is sometimes difficult to form you yogurt or curd, dahi, called in home in UK.
Yeah.
So we from from the store, which is organic. What do you prefer? It is better to make in home, or can we still consume yogurt from superstore?
Okay, so this is a one tricky question. It's better to organic. Yeah, it is always good because we don't know how many times they remove the important things which is required, right? So it is always go for organic yogurts.
Yogurt, yeah.
Yeah, sir.
And other thing is about the live food like moat and moon. How do you see them as
Sir, I didn't get you.
sprouts, basically?
Sprouts, yeah.
Live food, we call live food. So what about them having with the breakfast and then giving
Okay.
again?
So this
Yeah.
is again individually, it is a difference. Sprouts is good. The people who are able to digest the rich protein, the people may not, everyone may not be good in terms to digest the protein because a proper enzyme should be released. The people who are like diabetes, usually the pancreas is somewhat damaged, so there are not much proper enzymes which releases. So the sprout should be taken healthy people at least once in a day and other people's at least twice in a week. I think that is sufficient. And the women's, the sprouts is really good for women to maintain the hormones.
Okay.
Yeah, sir.
And regarding the fasting,
Yeah.
coming from Jain's background, we do fasting in a different way.
Exactly.
So I've been doing since from 1 year. I just skip once in a week, 1 day meal. Basically,
Okay.
if I eat in the morning or a brunch, then I don't have anything in the evening. Is that, and it's going since from last 1 year like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, so far you don't have any problems.
Sometimes I do feel very hungry. Sometimes I don't. Only when I do work, as you said, if I'm working and I had a meal
So,
for just
sir, actually, basically, you are doing, I think, religious fasting that you don't eat anything, right, from the morning to evening.
just on water, warm water, and we don't drink after sunset 6 p.m., which is here a little bit late nowadays. Yeah.
So, if it is possible, you can have some fruits. I feel that will be better because each individual is different when we talk about the system, right? It's better to follow some fruits when we are doing the religious fasting. Definitely, there'll be some fruits. Even in yoga, we tell some fruits are okay to have in the fasting, right? I think that's good to have it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So one more, it's very important when we are doing something, when we are eating something, it's better to have a consultation with our grandparents, right? Whatever our grandparents are eating, it is a good and ideal to eat. We Indians, what we do Google. When we do Google, every foreign what they are eating, that only it will come. It is very important. We should not follow the blindly whatever the Google says. Believe yourself. For South Indians is different, region is different, area is different, individual is different. So talk with your grandparents, definitely they will tell all these things. That is what yoga and natural, which comes from the last past life, not at present, which we are following.
That's right. Yeah.
What the grandparents says.
Yeah, one question.
Madam, I'm Lakshmi Narayana. To get a admission for the 7 days course,
Yes, sir.
What is the procedure?
Okay, so I think I will share the website with my student. He can put in your group. So definitely, you need to book at least prior, at least for a 1 month prior. You need to book according to the rooms and the ranges and all. So once you book the room, they will tell you the date. If your date is fine, you can join. Usually, admission will happen on Friday. Usually, admission most of the 99% admission will happen on Friday. Friday to Thursday is our program. So Thursday evening will be the discharge.
Okay. How much it will be cost? Do you have?
Okay, it is depends on the room. So for a week, if basic charges will be, I think, 7,000 to 8,000, which includes your food, accommodation, and the yoga classes. So these are the three things which comes in this, including the yoga mat kit and everything. So if you want like a naturopathy treatment, some water treatments like gastropathy pack, steam bath, massage, sauna bath, which charges extra. Like per week, it will be 3,000 extra charges. So basic charges start from 8,000 plus 3,000. Like Ayurveda massage also, Ayurveda treatments also plus 3,000. So like that, rooms charges, that is a dormitory we have, single rooms we have, double rooms we have, and then it increases. So those charges will be there, sir.
Okay, madam.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
I hope.
Hi, Swathi.
Yeah.
Hi. What fruits are advisable to take when you are doing fasting?
Yeah, I expected this question. So yeah, basically, when it comes to this question to a doctor, I will prefer watermelon, which is a good because it has a nutrients and even it has some sugar in it, the natural sugar, which is good for you keep it energy. So watermelon is the best. Other than that, I suggest you not take much citrus if you are already you are in acidic. So avoid citrus, so you can go for the watermelon and papaya, apple, muskmelon. Those things you can go. So avoid citrus if you already have it. Acidity. Don't take citrus, orange juice or musambi during the fasting.
How about muskmelon?
Yeah, muskmelon you can take it. Muskmelon, apple, watermelon, and sometimes papaya. Not regularly papaya also. Sometimes we can go for papaya.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any doubts? Okay. I think, yeah, Mama, I think we have finished with the doubts today. If people have a doubt, you can please send a mail if you have any inquiries, and I'll share our website to my student. He can share in the group. Thank you so much for everyone.
Yeah, so also we couldn't see the diet chart because I was still not able to go through the screen sharing. I couldn't see. So if somebody can share the diet chart or the presentation, that would be great.
Or it's worth sharing the same PPT if it's okay.
Yeah, sir.
If we can share the same PPT.
Sure, that will be, I think, more helpful because at the
Helpful,
beginning I told I didn't able to show you. So I think, yes, sir. I will share the slides with any one of you, so it will be useful to share in a group.
Yeah, we'll share in the group, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thanks.
Just out of curiosity, which hospital do you work with?
That is called Vyasa Yoga University, Swami Vivekananda Yoga Anusandhana Samsthana, Vyasa Yoga University.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, SVYASA.
You must be knowing Swami Nirbhayananda.
Yeah, sure.
He was here. Yeah, I'm his student, in fact.
Okay, he visited in the last international conference also, I think.
Good spiritual
I think we can share her website so that you can take a look at it, and if you want to go further.
Sure, ma'am. I will be sharing
that will be
thing.
great.
Okay.
I think conclusion we can have from this session, because of our own diet issues, our own relaxation issues, our own stress issues. It's not something abruptly happened. It's just dinacharya, daily routine we need to follow. No matter whether we are so busy and all that, but because we end up staying in a hospital, so for that we have time.